Well, for some, it may seem like a harmless prank, but pointing a laser at planes and helicopters puts pilots, passengers, and all of us below in danger.
The Fox 9 investigators have learned Minnesota is a hot spot for these types of attacks, and it's happening a lot more than you might think. As Fox 9 investigator Nathan O'Neill explains, at least one government watchdog claims not enough is being done to tackle the problem.
As the sun sets on the Twin Cities skylines, a neon-colored problem emerges.
For use caution, there was a laser reported.
It's compromising the lives of pilots, passengers, and the people below.
So it is a big risk.
Laser strikes are becoming more problematic in the Minnesota skies as people with cheap laser pointers target planes mid-flight all across the state.
It could really cause a severe risk or injury in the takeoff or landing phase of flight.
At the Flying Cloud Airport in Eden Prairie, we find Aviate flight instructor Ryan Lambert, who recalls a recent laser strike with one of his students on board. It happened on a training flight at night between St. Cloud and Staples last September. They were cruising at an altitude of about 5,000 feet when the laser struck.
I remember being with my student and seeing a green light kind of flash in the cockpit.
No one was hurt, but it was a fleeting moment with potentially serious consequences.
And you're putting people's lives in danger when you're shining a bright object at somebody that's trying to operate a sophisticated airplane.
Nationwide, more than 9,000 laser incidents were reported last year. That's the most ever recorded, and a 42% jump from 2020. In Minnesota's airspace, it's even worse, more than doubling in that same time frame, from 122 laser strikes in 2020 to 256 just last year. To get an idea of what that looks like, we found an aircraft hangar with no windows and no lights to demonstrate how a laser pointed at a cockpit in complete darkness behaves. Aviate pilot Luke Leverington tells us it's both distracting and dangerous.
So you're saying it could compromise your vision how long?
At least for half an hour to an hour. That's how long it takes your eyes to readjust to dark conditions. So yeah, it could be a decent amount of time before you're going to see really well again in the dark.
Last year, out of thousands of documented laser strikes, 47 injuries were reported to the Federal Aviation Administration.
Under blue laser, it's 1 o'clock, approximately 5 miles. Do you guys need any assistance?
The Fox 9 investigators obtained this recording of air traffic control audio as Delta Flight 1412 approached the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport.
It was maybe like a bluish, purplish light. And it's just off your right wing, about half mile back, and then you said it's still about 2 miles, 3 miles off your right-hand side.
The pilot reported a possible eye injury. The incident is still under investigation. While pointing a laser at an aircraft mid-flight is a federal crime, offenders are rarely prosecuted. In fact, only about 1% of suspects are ever identified.
To help with those law enforcement investigations, flight crews are asked by the FAA to fill out this 5-page laser beam exposure questionnaire. It's a document that could prove crucial in catching offenders. But here's the thing, these documents are hardly ever filled out.
A recent report by the U.S. Government Accountability Office found the FAA only collected those critical questionnaires about 12% of the time. In that Delta flight we mentioned, for example, the Fox 9 investigators have confirmed through a Freedom of Information Act request that there was no laser beam exposure questionnaire ever completed. And when flight instructor Ryan Lambert was struck with the laser last year, he didn't fill it out either.
It's very rare that pilots will fill out that questionnaire. Why do you think that is?
I think just the length of the questionnaire is a little, lengthy.
Our repeated requests for an interview with the FAA were ignored. But the agency said in a statement it, quote, works closely with other federal agencies and state and local governments to report and investigate incidents, help apprehend suspects, and advocate for the prosecution of offenders. But again, the Government Accountability Office refutes just how effective the FAA has been on that front, finding the agency, quote, does not consistently share the information collected with law enforcement. While it's unclear what's fueling the recent surge in laser activity, the instructors at Aviate Flight School are preparing their students on how to handle it.
With the uptick and it's happening more frequently, it's probably something that we are going to tell our students about, tell them to look out for.
And a plea to the public about what's at stake.
It's not just fun and games. You actually could be playing with the safety of somebody's life.
Pointing a laser at an aircraft mid-flight is a federal crime that can carry jail time and potentially $11,000 in fines. However, I did check with the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Minnesota, and they tell me they are not aware of any such federal cases in our state just yet. For the Fox 9 investigators, I'm Nathan O'Neill.